guys,
Hey,
this is me, Zindi.
Mojo, and we're back again.
Everyone has been wow.
I'm sure it hasn't been that long, guys.
Are you guys still remember us? I'm certain. This is Progressive Women. Today we're speaking about sexual violence. You know this is a huge topic for women.
Yes.
Probably the biggest one, actually.
Probably the biggest one. I mean, we had reference lists from Rhodes University, which had a massive outbreak last semester. And sexual violence is really out in the open now. Like, it's something critical that should be engaged on a serious level. Because as you saw, we had a shutdown in some universities, and it just shows the magnitude of the seriousness this is. So and it has always been serious. I mean, it was just not taken serious.
I think it was okay for the longest time. Everyone knew it was happening, but it was a thing of, oh, women, they go through this, but like, hush, hush. They'll put it on the table. And like, that's not happening anymore. People are speaking out. People are angry. They want, it needs to be recognized that it's not okay, it's never been okay.
Yeah.
And we can't just continue sliding it under the table,
And now they're not afraid anymore to speak about it. Because I mean, before, obviously, women were so afraid to talk about it, to be looked at differently. When you talk about it of being sexually harassed or sexually violated, and after that, people look at you differently. And now people don't, people speak out about this, that it is wrong, you need to stop it from happening. Because if you keep quiet, obviously, it just progresses.
Yeah. And I think survivors of sexual violence are actually quiet because, you don't come out and people believe you. The first thing is, where were you? Who were you with? What time was it? What were you wearing? And why are we asking such questions?
Why did he feel comfortable to do that?
Exactly.
Did you lead him on?
Exactly, Yeah. Why were you drinking? Why were you walking down that road? You know it's dark, you know it's late, it's past this time, that time, and why would you wear shorts? It was hot. Why would I not wear shorts?
Exactly.
Why were you wearing a short skirt? Why would I? That's what I wanted to wear that morning. So I feel like society has just, made, which is actually very sad because, I mean, here you are, you've been violated and you're still victimized.
Even after you come out.
Even after you come out. So I think that's why people don't actually want to come out. They feel they need to deal with it themselves.
And then your name being called, you're gonna be called names after that. It's not nice. You're gonna be bullied after that.
And I think the saddest part is it's not even like our fellow women, they ask these questions.
Yeah.
But like, what were you thinking?
Exactly.
Why were you going with that guy to his room? What did you expect? What did you think he wanted?
Exactly.
That's what people say, and it's just because I go to your room, it doesn't mean that I want to have sex with you. It doesn't mean that you can come and violate my body just because I agreed to have dinner with you.
And I feel like, why are you saying what did you expect? What did you expect? Like, what is that? I feel like people are asking the wrong questions.
They are.
I feel like society has been programmed for so many years to ask the wrong questions. If something is wrong, it is your fault. If you are a woman, you should think, more rational. So what are you saying? Are males less rational? Are males, not able mind to think that violating somebody is wrong? I feel like we're really asking the wrong questions. Why is that man not taught to respect women? Why is that man not told to care for women, to nurture them, to respect boundaries, to respect someone's personal privacy, personal space? I feel that that's really where we should be shifting our mindset, and especially as young, future mothers, one day we'll be future mothers, to actually raise these kind of sons to talk about, and for men, for young men as well, I believe every man sees themselves as a best expression of themselves, so they should be able to teach, their future kids as well, future sons, to be able to respect women.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, people teach young female how to conduct themselves. Why don't they teach men how to conduct themselves? I mean, you have to start teaching a boy from a young age that how to be a gentleman, how to take care of women. Now you can see most in issues that empower women, it's only women participating in those issues. Why don't men participate in issues that are formed to empower women.
That's
Why
very
don't men
true.
participate in that as well? I mean, not to.
Sorry, no, continue. I'm like excited.
I'm very passionate about this issue, guys.
Go on.
I'm really passionate about
No,
it.
I was like, I really like the fact that you said that instead of teaching women how to conduct themselves, we should be teaching men how to respect women.
Yeah.
You know, because if you, I actually, it's not a matter of like don't dress like this so that you remain safe. It's a matter of
Don't look at a woman like this to a guy. Like, no, she's a woman being, you're just to protect her,
Yeah.
If we want to nurture women, then okay, say protect women, don't look at them different. Don't look at them as female, as just their body, just look at them as human, as your sisters.
And it's one thing to like look at something, but like you must recognize that you don't have the power to. After now you've looked to just go and touch.
Yeah.
Like we can't control the fact that you're looking. That's one
But
thing.
then
But then you need to respect you need to respect the boundary that it's you can't just go and get it. It's not yours to just go and get.
And I also like the fact that you mentioned that men are nowhere to be seen in these platforms. Whenever there's some sort of woman like talking about patriarchy or talking about sexual violence, where are the men? I mean, you were given birth to by a female, your mother, you have sisters, you have all these, women, in your space who are even close to you, to say the least. That should trigger something, for you to be able to have that willing spirit to try and protect them from society's, bad ways. I just feel like men should really, please, guys, come out, be involved, talk to your fellow men,
And make them understand like what sexual violence is. Because a lot of people, like, they have the misconception that it's a matter of, I see a girl, I don't know her, I go to her and I rape her. That's not what it is. It's a matter of, you violating someone who, there was no consent.
There was no consent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're doing
And
something.
silence is not consent.
It's not.
It's not. Being drunk somewhere is not consent. Like, there's so many things that I just do not,
You're not consent.
Exactly.
It's not a yes.
It's not a yes. A yes is like literally yes.
I want you to do
Just
this.
because I said it's fine, walk me. There was no yes. Like, no way. Like, where was that? So I just feel like, we need to really work with our minds.
And engage men in those topics.
Yeah.
We need to see men standing up for the women and talking about those issues. I mean, every time there's a woman on the platform talking about women empowerment, talking about the rape cases and all that, taking those issues, where are the men?
And it's not the women that are doing these things to other women.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. It's men doing these things to women. So
I think men should have a platform to talk about what other men do to women.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's really something really sad, and I feel like the only way to engage with such issues is this is like the platform that we could use. But guys, is to like for us to have these conversations, for us to confront them, not just be like, oh, we heard that she was violated, and just just have a guy or night wherever we go, and it's just one thing where you're just hiding about it. It's just coming out. Yeah, so we can't just have a guy or night and then just let it be. We need to confront it. If someone violated you follow the necessary channels to get them, to the law. You know what I'm
But then
saying?
that's the thing. Those channels now, those channels are a problem on their own. They're there, but you go to the police station and you tell them that I was out, I was partying, and now this happens to me.
Yeah.
So I want to lay charges.
Yeah.
And then they look at you like you were drunk.
And I feel like also maybe females who are able to deal with your case, because I've been in a situation where I was at the police where a woman was violated, and the men there were just so disinterested, no sensitivity whatsoever. So I feel like even these structures, as you say, these channels need to be properly monitored and properly controlled.
Yeah, guys, that's progressive women. Progressive. And then woman, where the E is an X. So WOMX and then N. Yeah, so we'll be more than happy to hear from you guys and just, give us a chat, and we'll be happy to engage with everyone. And guys, wait, I know like this was like really serious. It's not all serious. We'll talk about hair and makeup and nails and shoes
And dates and everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah.
and cars. Because women like cars too.
And I like because for one.
Yeah.
I like them being people.
So yes, guys, we have it. Oh my god.
It's literally like everything woman.
Everything women will talk about health, beauty, so many things that we women want to know about. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to our video for today, and we'll see you guys next week. Next video.
Next
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.